test, yeah, is not just accepting the offer, but if you accept the offer, you have to do it well. And trust me, if she throws the advances on you and you do not accept, wallahi talahi, like yo fam, welcome to my channel. My name is Elpitus Author. If this is your first time meeting me, this is the Convergence. And by the Convergence, I mean this is where we meet on Tuesdays and we talk about matters related to the man and the woman, because I strongly believe that we as men and women are meant to coexist and not to live apart. That being said, today's video is inspired by a movie that has been trending on YouTube like for the past weeks. And I was opportune to actually get to know about this movie from a friend. That was on WhatsApp. She actually did a review on the movie, and from the review, I was like, "Oh wow, fantastic movie! I found out this movie is on YouTube. Share me link now." And then she shared the link, and then I saw the movie myself. And while I was seeing the movie, yeah, the only thing that kept coming to my mind was the Convergence, like this meeting actually. So this so far is like my best episode, or I'll be my best segment on this space. So sit back, relax, trust me, you're going to enjoy this today's segment of the Convergence from the beginning to the end. And shout out to the producers of this movie, and then shout out to the characters, to the main characters actually. That's Uzo and the ex-BB Niger housemate Bam Bam. So that being said, what I'll be doing today is I categorize this. This is more of like a reaction here. So I did it in like 3 segments. So there's that of sex in a relationship, and then there's that of entitlement in a relationship, and that there is that of trauma in relationships actually. So I'll be playing clips by clips. So as I play a clip, I react to it afterward, and then play the next clip, react to it, play the next clip, react to it. So that's how we're going to go. So sit back, relax. Please don't touch this dial. Watch this video to the end. You're going to benefit, and we're going to have a sweet convergence. So that being said, let's go straight to the first clip of the day. On this side, yeah, like I said, the lady like 100% for real, and this extra $2,000. Like, imagine they give you $5,000 to invest, and then you blew up the opportunity, and you're not coming back to the same person. Like, I don't understand. So is it that we men now, like the men, like my bros, them, is it that we have lost our sense of respect or pride for ourselves or something? You know, I understand that this is a movie, but these things happen in real life. You know, you have situation where the lady is richer than the guy, and the lady is like trying to, because if a lady loves you, like should give you her all, definitely. That's like a default something for the ladies, at least for the ladies that are around my corner that I know. You know, if they love you, like they would want to invest themselves in you. So, and the whole entitlement, man, being feeling entitled to the ladies' money and all is not, you know. If you are privileged to have a lady that wants to invest in you, then you should prove it. You understand? And then like it's a call say for us to like say let's work on ourselves, you know, as men. Work on know how to invest, know how to make monies work. Funny enough, I'm not a fan of all those state forex and stuff. Like with $5,000, man, there are many things I can do with that $5,000 that does not require me to be online, bro. I can go offline for 1 year without like go offline. You guys don't have a clue of what I'm doing with $5,000 there. But when I'm back after I return, you will now understand that this guy went on solo for a reason. You understand? You even see the effects of it on me. Yeah. So, and the whole idea is to encourage us as men. Yeah. That if you are privileged to have a woman that has money, you know, and she's giving you this money, bro, it's for you to like, you know, branch out and invest this money well. And peradventure, let's just, in this context, it's investment. Peradventure, you invested the money and the thing flopped. It's okay to tell her, but I think coming back to her, to the same woman, to say, I beg, I need more money, is actually dumb and insensitive from this from the man. You should be able to outsource money from other sources. And then once he gets the money back, he can now come and say to Omo, see, remember that thing that flopped and all. I was able to, that's how men react, not come back to the woman again. And imagine in this situation, she's feeding, she bought him a car and everything. And from the look of, like in the movie, you get to realize that, okay, this guy is just a spoiled brat. By the end of the day, he got his own inheritance money and stuff. What money like that. And then that's how Baba just went viral on social media. I was just traveling and lavishing and chilling, you get. So that's the kind of man he is. And on this space, this is not the kind of man I would want for us to become. I'd like for us to become like responsible men. Like if you are giving $1,000, you should be able to know how to triple that money and make it $3,000. If you are giving $3,000, you should be able to know how to triple that money to become $9,000 and all. You understand? So yeah, this is the convergence actually, and this is where we converge. Because from the onset, I said we as men and women were meant to coexist and not to live apart. So in this generation of women that are billing, women are on the billing side, and the men is to provide. And then like switching roles now is the woman that is now doing the responsibility, and the man is the one billing, You get. So by the end of the day, man, we get the whole message here that if you are privileged to have that kind of woman, bro, it's not for you to blow this shit up. You get. And this simple acts here makes us as men lose good women in our lives actually, because no woman would want to stick around an irresponsible man or her life like that, you get. So this is a call for us to be responsible, you get. And it is also a call for us to hustle. As men, guy, you should have your own pride, say. Now, have your own money, no matter how small it is. Just make sure that, okay, you have one income that, this is your own money, not your partner or your wife's money. You understand? So by the end of the day, that's all I have to say for this aspect. So on the next aspect, let's watch this clip and then I'll talk about the next aspect. A quick background to the video I'm about to play. This is after the irresponsible guy. She left the guy, and then her mom now linked her up with one guy, with one rich dude like that. So you see, no man is indispensable by the end of the day. So if you think you are irresponsible and you think, the woman does not, it will shock you. One man will just come and, yeah. So yeah, let's watch. I just needed to add this before we watch it. That ouch. That ouch. Ouch. Deeper than what you and I think. Yeah, and that's actually where I'm going to start my conversation from as per reacting to this clip. Yeah. So just watch. Let's finish watching.
Actually, it's not like I don't want to go inside with you. I just don't want what we have to be about sex. I want to get to know you on different levels. The time will come. And at that time, him game again, that doggy one. Doggy. Doggy.
This guy is a bad boy.
Yes. Doggy vampire.
Okay. So now, like, two things played out here, yeah? First off, yeah, this guy now is not like he likes her for a one night stand, yeah? It's not a one night stand thingy. So, and that's where he's coming from. And naturally, yeah, that's how we guys, like women, like for the lady that would want to have for keeps, we don't actually rush the knacking, like first dates, we just want to knock, nah, like, but the woman thinks differently, definitely. Like it's a dangerous thing to stay a woman's emotions, and then she's suggesting the bed, and then the guy is now rejecting the bed offer. It's a very, 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 very dicey and a dangerous line to tread upon. Yeah. And there are repercussions, though, actually. There are repercussions when it comes to this. And this usually happens to ladies that are sexually active. Yeah. And of course, the man is sexually active, you get. But That being said, let's just watch the clip on the consequences of this his particular act, and then before I wrap, I summarize the whole key points I have under this clip. Now she's not picking his call, so now this is after the date. She's no longer picking his call. She's not picking his call actually. And after the date, this guy has bought her gifts. He has, like, every day he showers her with gifts. He sends gifts to her office and everything. And there's one scene in this movie that he has to buy the entire building in order for him to get her number. Like, to show you how how into her the guy is. You get.
You're ghosting him? Why?
Ghosted the nigga. She ghosted.
I don't know. He's not my type.
See, that's lie number one. It's not my type. And there's a place where the first day she set her eyes on him, she liked him. So that's whole saying he's not my type is a lie. She just lied here.
I don't understand. But you said you enjoyed the dates, right?
I did.
Is he ugly?
No, he's actually very, very good looking.
Does he have body odor, mouth odor? Because I don't understand him.
He smells amazing.
He's terrible in bed.
Ew, no. We haven't gotten there yet, so.
Notice her reaction, bro. Did you see that reaction? Like, the way she reacted on this aspect is different. Different from every other, from the body odor, is he cute, mouth odor, whatever. But when they mention the aspect of bed, see the reaction. I tell you. I take responsibility for everything I'm going to say here. And it's my personal opinion. And if you think you have a contrary opinion to what I'm about to say, the comment section is there for this kind of conversations, you understand? Don't come to my WhatsApp and lash me. Drop it on the comment section. Let's talk about it. So now, that being said, back to the main topic. You see this whole aspect of sex in relationship. I understand the whole aspect of, okay, honor God, or no, don't do sex before marriage, or the bed should be kept undefiled and all. That is morality on one side. And then on another side now, it's this is about two people that like each other. Like, they like each other, is obvious. And he's seeing her a wife already, and he rejected her offer for the Nacks on that first date, yeah? And now she's now ghosting him, and now she's now looking at the trauma, she's now looking at the accents that, imagine, of all the money, he's nice, he smells well, he smells nice, he's a good listener, he has money and everything. But one excuse she had was accent. Trust me, if this guy had accepted her offer and went inside and didn't go back home that night, and he did his job well, bro, sis, that whole matter of accents won't come in this picture. You understand? And now this goes to all men. There's a way you like stare. A woman is just sitting. It's like saying younger they sleep and then waiting. How did they put it safe? Then younger can wake come up. While they sleep, younger can wake come up. Abi. So a woman is just there on her own, and then you just come with all this thing, and you just stare. You just awaken the love in her. A woman that is really in love with a man, no matter how spiritual she is, there is emotional part of her. And that emotional part of her she would want to share with that special person that she likes. That is a fact. And then there are two categories of women here. Those that have not had sex before and those that are sexually active. So for those that are sexually active, yeah, and especially in her case now, where she just got out of a bad relationship, and the next thing she would want to do is connect with someone emotionally, and then, they just have that knack. And that knack now will be like a seal that will make her like forget about the ex. Yeah, so and then there's the lady that has not tried sex before in her life, but she's of age and she wants to settle down, and she finally meets this man now that she's in love with. See, aside spirituality, yeah, probably, and let's say she's born again in this context. Yeah, she's born again, she's on fire. There is one part of her, the emotional and the sensual part of her, and that part of her is put in there by God. That's how she was created. She's created and she's wired for that aspect emotionally. You understand? So a woman would want to just check you not based on your, yeah, you are nice, yeah, you are this, but should want to know how good are you on that aspect. Every woman, if I'm wrong, correct me, drop it on the comment section. But one thing I know, there is no woman created by God that does not want that aspect. And that aspect is just there hidden. Probably they might use spirituality to, yeah, and all, I understand. But when it comes to relationship and a man that they are in love with, they are most vulnerable to that man only, and they would want to explore. Some would want to just do, okay, let's make out, and then let's not do sex. I understand that aspect. It happens like that. And some would want to go the extra mile to like say, oh, more, since we are heading towards getting married, so why not just let's try it now. Let's see how it goes. I know. So that's for the one that has not tried it before. But for the one that has tried it before, one of the criteria, one of the tests, yeah, is not just accepting the offer, but if you accept the offer, you have to do it well. And trust me, if she throws the advances on you and you do not accept, or lie to lie, like in most cases, yeah, they tend to like say more like they feel that you are not even connected to them, like connected with them emotionally. So that's why you're even declining. They don't want to know whether you are being moral about this situation or not. To them, you are not emotionally attached to them. So they detach, they just run. Funny enough, that's how women that are sexually active react to this kind of situation. Aside being a good man, aside showering her with gifts and all, when a woman becomes vulnerable to you, yeah, I think it gets to a point where two things are involved. It's either you succumb or you have a proper conversation around it. Like sit her down and explain to her in details that almost see. I like the way he even ended it by saying that, okay, yeah, by the end of the day, if this is not the whole what's it called? This is not the matter at hand, yeah. But subsequently, that one is a short thing. She's going to get it back to back. He assured her that yeah, she was going to get it better Nacks after all. But then in this situation, guy, or more, if you know for sure that you are going to settle down with this lady, and bro, I don't want it to come out from my mouth to you understand. Act according to wisdom. That's all I have to say here. You understand? And for the sake of I'm accountable to people, I don't want to say something expressly before they come after me. This is not me advocating for fornication here, but these things happen in relationship. Knacks happen in relationship, and this is the main reason why people lie during premarital counseling. Like they fear counselors more than they fear God. I know plenty of people that lied during premarital counseling when it comes to this segment because it's part of the things they ask. They ask if you guys are sexually active and all, but people like tend to just lie and end up lying and starting their whatever a very, very faulty foundation. But I would advise that, and this is especially for Christians actually, yeah. So I would advise that you own it. Like if you have been asked whether you guys are sexually active or not, you own it, accept it that yeah, you guys have nagged and all, and because the deed has been done, it has been done. There is no undoing of it. So you should own it and be vulnerable. And this goes to counselors as well. They should just help people like create an environment and atmosphere for people to actually tell the truth. Because if people talk about this whole knocking me for getting married, the way they are being judged, it's not fair. But all I'm trying to say is that on the part of the people in a relationship that are knocking, when you get to that level where you have to, probably you guys are decided to settle down and you are being counseled, and then they're asking about your sexual life, or more if you are active, say you are active with your full chest. Man is not God, and before God would rather have you tell the truth than lie, and also, and then now back to the traumatic part of this movie. There's a part where she had to confess by the end of the day that while she was resenting the um the accent of this guy was because of so she had like a childhood trauma, and also that trauma has affected her way of thinking and her choice of guys and all that. So all I'm trying to say is, before you get into any relationship, you should face your childhood traumas head on, and discuss your childhood traumas with your partner and all, because some of your childhood trauma tends to either mar or break your relationship. So it's advisable to actually talk about your childhood trauma. And if your partner does not want to listen to your childhood trauma and all, man, that means it's a red flag. Then that person, he or she, is not meant for you. So you should move to the next person, or you love yourself and all. And I'd advise that if you leave a relationship, it's not advisable to just jump into another one. Although timing, it could be that if she misses this one, she has missed it, like for life. So just be sharp, be alert, and know when to move appropriately. So that being said, that's all I have for today. Sorry, you can see this part of this movie is a bit bright because I recorded this segment the night I did the recording. That was last night. But while I was editing, I discovered that this part was missing, and this part is very important to this video. So that's why you see that I had to leave the editing and then come over and then add this clip to it. And this is daytime actually. So, but my name is Elpitus Author. And if at all there is a take home on this whole video, is the fact that, first off, no entitlement as a guy. You should be able to know how to invest. Should be able to, like, if you are giving $1,000 or $5,000, you should be a good steward. You should be able to triple that money, and not to waste it and not blow it. And then you should, as a man, it's very important for you to have your own hustle, and then secondly, when giving the opportunity, if you've stayed high emotion and given the opportunity to knock out very, 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 very well, you have to deliver your polling unit. And then, but if there is a way you can actually talk things through, well, it's fine. And then your trauma as well. Your childhood trauma is very, very, very important. You have to face your childhood trauma head on. So that being said, this is all I have for today. And if you think I spoke out of proportion or I needed to say something that I did not say, kindly comments. Then I'm on my way to 500 subscribers actually. So if you actually love this video and you love what I'm doing, kindly hit the subscribe button. I cannot get to 500 subscribers alone. So please help me get to 500 subscribers. Like this video and share this video with someone you think might need this video. And then this movie is actually a must-watch movie. Like, you must see this movie. Go to YouTube. Loving every word is the movie. And so I think that's all. We see next week Tuesday. This is the Convergence, where men and women meet, because I believe that we as men and women are meant to coexist and not to live apart. My name is Peter Spother. Don't style. Peace out, peace out, peace out.